Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Gridiron Show Week 7. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. I'm being joined by Steve Fryer to my left, Dan Albano to my right, and as always, we'll start off with our stars of the previous week. I sound more and more like a pirate every time I say that, guys. Well, anyways, Steve, who do you have this week?
Saddleback Valley Christian quarterback Cade Henjum had a huge game last week against Southlands Christian in their first league game. Passed for 6 touchdowns and more than 400 yards, ran for 154.
Okay, I got the opportunity to see KC Carr live and in person, KC Carr III, and he did not disappoint. Carr had 35 carries, 309 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, and scored the go-ahead touchdown with 5 seconds left to beat Cyprus 27-24. Dan, defense, who is it?
All right, I got Mission Viejo Rising Junior Christian Lavelle, linebacker, number 5 in your program, 12 total tackles, a season high in the Diablos' first shutout of the season, 41-0 over rival Tesoro.
You mentioned Tesoro, and why not talk about Tesoro, because they are playing San Clemente. The Titans are hosting San Clemente this week in the South Coast League. Tesoro's kind of had the rivalry the last couple of years, Steve, beating San Clemente 3 years in a row. Do they do it again on Friday night?
I like San Clemente's chance this game. They're coming off the bye week. That always means an awful lot. Jack Sears is a heck of a quarterback and a playmaker, and I think that San Clemente wins this game by about 10 points.
There we go. Dan, your thoughts?
Well, Titans, I think, got to be concerned down in Las Flores. Coach Mass Poston seems lost 2 in a row. He wasn't pleased with them after they lost to Notre Dame. He said he came out and said they didn't play well, and they had a tough go with nothing against Mission Viejo. Now that is a second-ranked team in the county there, Mission Viejo. But I think Tesoro seems to be reeling. I think this is one that I think San Clemente is going to pick up. And the team we talked about before. I got my eye on San Juan Hills in this league, and that's who the Diablos play this week. So we'll see. We'll find out more about San Juan Hills.
Yeah, the Stallions are really good.
Dan, did you think San Juan Hills was going to be this good coming into the season? I did not.
No, I think they've been one of the surprise teams in the county.
Yeah,
okay, so as the sun sets behind us, guess what we're going to talk about next?
The Freeway League?
Sunset League,
There's
Steve.
a freeway over there, the 55.
Yeah, public school education, everybody. Hey, I had one too. All right, Edison 5-1 at 4-2. Los Alamitos. This will be Friday night at the Vet. Edison beat Newport Harbor last week 48-7. Jack Carmichael scored 4 rushing touchdowns. Meanwhile, Los Alamitos they beat up Marina 47-0. But they had 101 yards in penalties and 3 turnovers. Coach Fenton was not happy about that. And you got to believe if they have any kind of game similar to that, Edison, well, it's going to be tough to beat Edison.
Yeah, I'm going to be at this game Friday. I'm looking forward to it an awful lot. Los Alamitos, pretty interesting team. Coach Fenton's first year. Dylan Loren, as we know, is a big-time player on different sides of the football there. So I kind of like Los Al in this game. I think that this one's going to be for the Sunset League title. The third-place team's kind of far below them, right, Dan? Don't you think so, too?
Yeah, I think Huntington Beach is a very scrappy, tough team, but I think these clearly are the best 2 teams in the Sunset League.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going with Los Al in this game. What say you, Dan Albano?
I'd probably give a slight edge to Edison. I think where Los Al, what they got going for them is special teams with Dylan Laurent. I think they might be a little bit bigger and more physical on the lines. That's got to concern Edison. And then Edison's, I think O'Connor's going to maybe try to attack that secondary of Los Al. I think it's going to be a great game.
Okay, so we're here at El Medina High School. We are going to talk to Orange later in the OCVarsity Gridiron Extra Show. But speaking of El Medina, they are going to host Foothill on Thursday. This is a non-league game. Both teams are 5-1. El Medina beat Canyon last week 30-8. Dylan Keefe had 111 yards on the ground. Meanwhile, Foothill beat El Dorado 31-14. The Knights scored 19 consecutive points to pull out the victory. Steve, what say you?
Well, Foothill, their strength is their passing attack with quarterback Bobby Garcia. Elmo, their weakness, if they have one, and they're a really good team, maybe their shortcomings. I don't know how you want to couch that one, but defensive secondary is not the great. They don't defend the pass as well as they do other things. Let's put it that way. They do a lot of things really well. So Foothill's going to attack like crazy. They're going to throw the ball some. El Medina puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback, keeps Garcia contained. They win that game. El Medina can move the football. If they pretty well, they give Keefe the ball an awful lot. You know, Esperanza, if he's healthy, he's got a little ankle issue maybe. If he's healthy, I think El Medina wins this game.
Wow. That'd be an interesting one. Foothill's now guys won 5 in a row. Yeah. There's 3 5-1 teams in the Crestview League, and the Knights are one of them. It all started with some great defense against Tustin. You mentioned Garcia. Devon Anderson has been emerged as a good receiver, and Dante Swain as a running back. This is a dangerous game, I think. But I have El Medina moving up the rankings. I've been impressed with them. You're ranked number 3rd in Division 8. But I'm going to be at this game on Thursday, and this is the last one before these guys get into league, so it'll be a big one for both of them to get. But I probably have Foothill a slight advantage on this one. It'll probably be a little bit bigger too.
Yeah. A lot of great games this week, guys. You got to check out OCVarsity.com because we got you covered every day of the week. We have features, we have photos up. Even when we're not talking games. Our website's pretty good, huh?
We do our best.
You may say it may be the #1 website in all the land.
You know what? I saw a piece of paper on my windshield that said that. No, it didn't. Keep going.
Yeah. Never mind that. Who? All right. Thanks to Steve Fryer. Thanks to Dan Albano. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.